Hey! Hey! Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu. Stand up. Down. Hey, head side to side. Hey, lift the shoulders. Circles one way. Circles the other way. Hey, arms. And back. Reaching back to the side. And the other side. Crossing one side. And cross the other side. Open and close. So, Taisavaki, lower your hips, engage your core muscles, keep your alignment. Hey, and tight. Ryoho. Tenchi. Yoko. Isa. Ki. Ko. Ki. Ko. And ki. Ko. Please, hands up, forward. Down. Height your knees on the back. Circles one way. Circles the other way. Hey, down. Down. And your toes. Down. Up. Down. Down. Hey, breathing in. Breathing out. Ki. Ko. And ki. Ko. Open your hips. Side. side, this side, 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 and with your legs, lowering. One side. Open to the other side. Close, okay. Hips up. Your spine and your hips. Make sure. And the other direction. Turn your legs and side to side. Lowering one side. Over the other side. Goes up one side. Goes up the other side. Hands in front, one side. And the other side. Opening. Mountain climber, one side. Mountain climber, the other side. Open your legs, elbows down. Forward. Deep back stretch. Forward again. Hips up. Hips down. Hips up. Hips down. Hips up. Hips down. A back stretch. Hey. Breathe. So, squat. Now let's try a little bit of a funny sequence chain that we tried yesterday morning. It's not funny, it's actually quite hard. But, you know, you're going to be in your squat position, okay? And now for that position, you're going to try to find, ideally, you know, we got enough mobility and good mobility, we should be able to use our hands, but almost, I can't do it without my hands. So, don't want to put your hands down, sit down in it, go back stretch, raise up, sit up again, do a sit up. Actually, when we had no mobility, we wouldn't need our hands, but I definitely need my hands. Into a big squat, hands down, keep back. You do one push up, you squat again, and repeat. Okay, so let's do it slowly and use your hand with as much support as needed. Try to emphasize the mobility, as much mobility as you can, you know, within that set of exercises, using your lower body, your spine, your core, and your upper body. but let's do the dance. Okay, so down, do your squats. Okay, now move your hands down. Get yourself into normal sitting position. Lean yourself back. Into your spine. Come again, forward again. Put your legs down, put your body down. So you perform one sit-up. Okay, use your hands again. Put yourself into squat. Put your hands down. Walk backwards or kick backwards toward your plank position. Do one push-up. Up. And again to your squats. And up. Okay, so once again, down. Support. Your boxes. Back. Come. Legs down. Sit up. Hands down. Jumping in. Hands down. Kicking back. Pushing down. Pushing up. Kicking in. And squat. Okay, so that's just basically you have to take it through the whole body with a little bit of strength, a little bit of mobility, and so on. Remember, when you put your legs back from the spine stretch, put your legs down so you perform one sit-up, and then from that sit-up, you come up into your squat. Okay, so now, squat, put your hands down, boxes, back stretch, up, down, legs down, sit up, hands down, jumping in, squat, push back, move yourself back, push up, yourself in, and up. Alright, so let's go. Okay. Down, back, stretch, up, legs down, sit up. Forward, down, hands down, back, push up, in, and up. Down, forward, back, stretch. Legs, sit up, support, in, hands down, kick back, push up, in, stretch. So now, again, remember, just do as much as you can in your own timing. I'm going to go a little bit on a flow on this. If you can stay with me, that's fine. If you can do it, if you need more support, that's fine. If you can do it with less support, that's better. Okay? If you have to just hold and don't do the push-up, anyway, accommodate the flow in whatever way is okay with your body. Okay? So I'm just going to go and count. You don't have to stay in my rhythm. Just do it on your rhythm. Down, hold, back, legs, sit up, support, in, down, back, push, up, hitch, up, down, hold, support, back, up, sit up, support, jump, down, hands, out, down, forward, back, stretch, up, sit up, forward, up, in, down, up, in, down, back, forward, down, sit up, forward, in, down, back, up, in, up, down, back, up, down, sit up, forward, in, forward, back, push, up, push, up. All right. Partially mobility, partially a little bit of gentle strengthening exercise. As I say, you were really good, you know, to be able to kind of come down here and transition from this point to your back without thumping too much, you know, but we need a lot of mobility for that. And then even more difficult than that, we should be able to kind of come from this position, which is your sit-up, into that position without using your hands. It requires a lot of mobility on the hip joints, a lot of mobility on the legs. Okay, so Funakogi, please. Funakogi. So. Ye, ho, ye, ho, ye, ho, ye, ho. Go. So. So. Hey, right foot, hands in front. Hey. Yes, 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 yes. Go. A Ushiro Kemi, please down. But just now, we're going to practice Ushiro Kemi, just making sure that our legs have multiple options in terms of their position. There were a couple of kicking techniques that we did this week that require, again, the correct use of your shin box in order to receive the technique. So, we're going to basically do Ushiro Kemi, but we're going to finish in 3 positions. Number 1 position is your standard position, where one leg is stuck and the other one is up. This should be our standard position for exiting our roll. Number 2 position is going to be on a shin box position. It is just going to open up, our internal and external rotation of our knees and also of our hips. And the 3rd position is going to be an extended leg and a posting position, which is our typical standard exercise from a Yoko Ukemi exercise, right? So in the Yoko Ukemi exercise, typically you just go one side, move to the other side. One side and the other side. So that means one leg is posted, the other leg is extended. One leg is posted, the other leg is extended. So we're going to do Shiro Kemi, but we're going to finish in those 3 positions. So make sure that your legs are paying attention to what your brain is telling them to do. Okay? So let's just do the first one slowly. Shiro Kemi and standard position. Shiro Kemi, shin box position. Shiro Kemi, extended position. Okay, Shiro Kemi, stand-up position. Shiro Kemi, shin box position. Shiro Kemi, extended position. Okay, so those 3 sets. Okay, so it's going to say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we rotate through those 2 sets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, Okay, so it's very important to give our legs multiple options of motion, because each of those motions will be required at some point during the training. So just to continue opening our hips, we're going to do Shirokemi into shin box position and then shin box extension. You can use your hands as much as you need to go down, or you're already a bit warm up, we're a bit more warm, you can pull and push, but you always make sure that the upper body is assisting the lower body in performing its function. Okay, don't let the upper body to go useless. Don't let it to not have any function. Just keep the upper body busy. Okay, so up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now standard Ushiro Kemi into standard position, your leg in front. So 1, standard position, station forward, 2, position, forward, 3, position, forward, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this time Yoko again, please. Keep using those hip flexors to move forward, and let's use the hip flexors to move forward, okay, to kind of stretch that, and then if you can, sink into it a little bit using your hamstring, and then from that position, taking Yoko Kemi, moving forward into hip flexor, sitting down into hamstring, and then taking Yoko. Okay, so hip flexor and hamstring work, please. Forward, backwards, again. Forward, backwards, again. Forward, backwards, again. Forward, backwards, again. Forward, backwards, okay. Forward, backwards, okay. Forward, backwards, okay. Forward, backwards, okay. All right. Now Senpo Kemi. Now remember, with the Senpo Kemi, same principle. Again, let's practice. Okay, let's start with just basic standard Senpo Kemi move. So Senpo Kemi, you end up on your standard position. In this position, just simply pivot and extend your back leg. Okay, get yourself in the position to the other side. Standard Kemi, pivot, extend your back leg. Standard Kemi, pivot, extend your back leg. Careful to not get into the habit of finishing with 2 knees down. In that position, because otherwise that's going to become a habit, and then that will pass on, and you have to do your Kemi standing up. So finishing your standard position, pivot, extend your back leg. Standard position, pivot, extend your back leg. Okay, so simple Kemi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, but as we were practicing with our Odokemi, the finish of our Odokemi is going to be an extended leg and a posted leg. So here, extended leg, posted leg. Okay, we're going to turn, move the side, the posted leg is, and then we're doing it again. towards the side of the opposite leg. Again. Extended leg, opposite leg. Then roll towards the side of the posted leg. It's just easier. It's less space. Also more space in there. So this time finish as if you could not get up, which is one extended leg, one posted leg. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now, there is a third method, obviously, of receiving at the end of your Senpo Kemi, which is with your legs open, and you kind of do the wiggly waggly that Tani calls. But also say doesn't like that form of Kemi because it disturbs the otherwise natural flow of your body, of your energy in one direction. So when you take Senpo Kemi, for example, your natural energy will take you that way. You can stand up and you pivot. Take Senpo Kemi, stop and you pivot. Now, when you open your legs, your direction changes. So when you do, and now you have to change direction. And then we move here. You come here, you enter, you change direction and move. So Sensei doesn't like that Kemi because of that reason, that it is interrupting the otherwise natural direction of your body and of your movement. Having said that though, is that Kemi sometimes is useful for people who have trouble with their knees and their standard position, which is this one, becomes problematic as an exit. If the knees are not loving it, if the knees are having a problem, then it's a better situation to finish with your two legs sitting down, turn your whole body around, have your two knees down, two hands down, and then jump up. So again, it is not the best form of ukemi in terms of its continuity of your energy and the direction of your body, but you can understand that sometimes for people with certain problems in their knees can be beneficial. So let's just practice that one a little bit so your body is always there, because we never know when our knee is not going to like it, you know, and it's going to be in some form of pain. So simple ukemi, sitting down, with your two legs straight, turn around, find your position again. Simple ukemi, sitting down, legs straight, turn around, find your position. Once again, that ukemi only if your knees need to have a rest, or they are not in a good position. Okay? Simple ukemi, hit, turn, position. Simple ukemi, legs, turn, position. Simple ukemi, sit, turn, position. Simple ukemi, sit, turn, position. Okay? So again, you have multiple options. The important thing is sometimes to gain physical literacy. So our Aikido in general and our training to protect ourselves have more options on how to meet, you know, the different challenges that partners or our own body condition presents us, and not just being narrowed to one. All right, so what we've been doing a lot this week has been to work on Jiuwaza. So we've been working a lot on Jiuwaza, you know, from Katatedori, from Ryote Kubidori, from Morotedori especially, because those are in grading, cue grading forms. And the way that we're trying to be working on this process is that rather than accumulating multiple techniques to try to fit them all in our Jiuwaza, is to go back to the very basics and say, okay, what are our basic Tai Savaki? And can I pull a single technique, for example, Ikkyo,
out of the multiple taisavakis. So I'm not trying to remember multiple techniques with multiple taisavaki. I'm trying to remember one technique with multiple taisavaki. Okay? You could do the opposite as well too. You could say, I'm going to do only one taisavaki with multiple techniques. So, but maybe it's a little bit easier to say, let's get the taisavaki, which are the building block of our motions, and then put techniques on top. So, let's start with, okay, very taisavaki that we've been practicing, irimi. So, change side, and irimi. So, simple entry. In this case, you know, sometimes it's irimi on the front, irimi on the back, Varpana. If I think we started with irimi or mote, but also already changed a lot of them. So, irimi, entering. So, irimi. So, next one, Soto Tenkan. Just basic form, you know, Soto Tenkan. Okay, so, irimi. So, irimi. So, Soto Tenkan. So, okay, next one, okay, Uchi Tenkan. Uchi Tenkan. So, irimi. Soto Tenkan. Uchi Tenkan. Uchi Tenkan, remember, here, the back foot leads and opens. Sometimes the Uchi Tenkan can be practiced with the back foot leading, which is the way Moreno Sensei does, because he leads a lot with that motion. Sometimes the Uchi Tenkan is practiced by this point of moving, the front foot moving, and then the back foot moving, and then entering. But the way Sensei presents it is by him leading strongly with the back foot. Okay? So, after Uchi Tenkan, pivot, then pivot, and then pivot. So, there are 4 so far. So, irimi, Soto Tenkan, Uchi Tenkan, and pivot. Do them in front so you can see them. Irimi, Soto Tenkan, Uchi Tenkan, and pivot. Okay, let's have one more. This time, tension. Absorb. Tension. Absorb. Tension. Absorb. Tension. Absorb. Okay, so let's have a look. So we got irimi. Soto Tenkan. Uchi Tenkan. Pivot, okay. Absorb. So those 5 for the moment. How much time do we have? Okay, so 5. Okay, so let's add 2 more, which are 2 basic ways of moving. Uchi Tenkai, which is normally when you open, step, and pivot. Okay. Uchi Tenkai, or step, and pivot. Typical, imagine Kaitenage, right? So Kaitenage. Okay, opening. Stepping, pivot. Opening, stepping, pivot. Okay, so that's 6. Alright, so let's have a look. So, irimi, 1, Soto Tenkan each, 2, Uchi Tenkan, 3, Kaite, 4, Tenshin, 5, and Uchi Tenkai 6. Okay, let's do it again. So, irimi, 1, Soto Tenkan, 1, 2, Uchi Tenkai, 3, pivot, 4, absorbing, 5, Uchi Tenkai, 6. Okay, so just to finish with our basic building blocks, we will practice now Soto Tenkan. Is another Soto Tenkan, is the second version of Soto Tenkan. Remember, the first version just simply pivots around, so turns around here, you know, with your hand in front. The second version, again, think Kaitenage, is when you actually make a little circle in front of the pana, and and turn around, you know, and then imagine Uchi Kaitenage, Soto Kaitenage. So in Soto Kaitenage, you typically, one of the basic forms is to make a little circle with your hand. So that's the last one that we will do. You circle with your hand and Soto Kaitenage. Okay, you circle with your hand using your hips as part of the Tessalaki and turn. Soto Kaitenage, circle with your hand, turn it. Tenkan, circle with your hand. So it's another Soto Tenkan. Just remember the first one that we do is just basically here, keep it in the same place, and moving. And the second one, here, making a circle with your hand and turn around. So the second version is the wax on, wax off version, or whatever. One of those two. Alright? Because you use your hand to create a motion, okay? So we have 7, okay? 7 basic motions, okay? So, Irimi. Soto Tenkan 1, you go with your hand. Uchi Tenkan, leading with the back foot. Tenshin, absorbing. Tighten, pivoting. Uchi Tenkai, opening, entering. And Soto Tenkan Ni, making a circle with your hand and turning. Okay. So again. So, Irimi, 1. Tenkan 2, tighten, pivoting 3, tension, absorbing 4. So, Uchi Tenkan, sorry, I can't forget it. Uchi Tenkan 5, Uchi Tenkai 6, and Soto Tenkan 7. One more time. We'll do it now. So, Irimi 1, Soto Tenkan 2, Uchi Tenkan 3, pivoting, tighten 4, tension, absorbing 5, Uchi Tenkai 6, Soto Tenkan, in the circle 7. Okay? So the important thing for us would be like those ones are not even techniques in themselves. Those ones, as we know, there are basic building blocks of techniques. Those ones are like the basic rules of engagement, the basic footwork that we need to learn and be familiar with in order to perform motion. From those basic buildings, then techniques start to go. But the important thing is, can we perform one technique with all of those building blocks? The most obvious techniques to practice in the beginning are kokyu nagas. Just simply raising and cutting with the actions. Raising and cutting with the actions. And then, can you find ikkyo? Can we find ikkyo in all of those motions? And we find how ikkyo accommodates to all of those things. So let's just continue with kokyu nage. This will just remind me a couple of things that are top and tail of the motions. There are 2 gestures that Mano Sensei is very strict about and very specific about. Gesture 1 is shinso karai, shinso karai, shinso karai. Do not wait, do not wait, do not wait. Do not present your hand down and wait. From your heart into your partner's body. From your heart into your partner's body. So at the beginning, always begin by presenting, by initiating, not by waiting. Okay? And number 2, as you know, when you finish, always finish inside of your triangle. Inside of your triangle, inside of your triangle, never outside of your triangle or away from your triangle. Okay, so always inside. There are 2 very basic things that Sensei keeps asking us to do, but we forget them very easily. Number 1, from your heart, initiate, perform your technique. Number 2, finish inside of your triangle. That's it. If you do those 2 actions, you are kind of top and tailing things that Sensei wants us to be very aware of in terms of how we present our techniques. Okay? So let's have a look. So Shinso Karai, always remember, from your heart, out. So out, irimi, and cut. The other side. So from your heart, out, Soto Tenkan, and inside your triangle. Next one, from your heart, out, Uchi Tenkan. So raise up and pivot. So next one, pivoting, pivot, raise up and cut. Next one, tension, so absorb, raise and cut. Next one, Uchi Tenkai, opening, pivot, and cut. Last one, Soto Tenkai, turning around and cut. So it wouldn't be a bad study to become familiar with those 7 movements plus that top and tail. Right? If those 7 movements are truly in our body, Limi, Soto Tenkai, Uchi Tenkai, Tenkai, Tenshin, Uchi Tenkai, and then the second version of Soto Tenkan, we have the basic tools to play, we have the basic building blocks to play. And if in addition to that, we remember always start from our heart, present your hand properly, extend, don't wait, and always finish inside your triangle, inside your triangle, inside your triangle, then we have something to play with. We know the rules of the game, at least, as opposed to completely being clueless about the rules of the game. One more time, just to finish up, please. So this time, breathe, go. Go. Eliminate. So. Go. Soto Tenkai. So. Go. Uchi Tenkai. Go. Tenkai. Stop. Go. Enshin. Tenkai and Soto Tenkai. So again, they can be nothing but positive work if those 7 basic movements come out naturally, and if those 2 basic habits of beginning and finishing inside become also natural. Okay, if we can do that, then now we can begin training and learning the things. Okay, so let's finish with this. Hey!
Hey. Hey.
Hey! Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you very much.
You.